Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. So today is actually a Wednesday when I'm filming this, and if you guys recall, about a week and a half ago, I kept talking about how I was going to do this huge consignment shopping day on Wednesday the 10th of January, and that's what I'm doing today. So you guys are witnessing it now because I did it in the past. Today, the Turnstyles around me, which if you don't know, Turnstyle is a consignment store. It is a regular style consignment store, not a buy-sell trade. So they take your stuff, they keep it, and you get money once it sells versus giving you money right away. They are all having half off of their like winter stuff sale. So even if the stuff is marked down already, it's another half off, which means things are dirt freaking cheap. And I'm gonna be going to at least 2 of them today, maybe even 3. I really want to take advantage of this sale. I actually have really good luck at Turnstyle. I especially feel like in the past maybe like year, I've been really liking shopping there, especially with Goodwill prices going up so high. Even the bins are raising in price, though obviously they're so much cheaper than going to any kind of store. But I've just really been enjoying going and shopping at the Turnstiles. Stuff has already been looked through. There shouldn't really be flaws. It should be good brands. Sometimes they don't know every brand, but also Turnstyle doesn't like jack up prices at all. Whereas I feel like Clothes Mentor and Style Encores can get a bit pricey, especially for us resellers. Turnstyle seems to have really good prices, sometimes even cheaper than Goodwill's. A lot of times even cheaper than Goodwill's. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of shopping to do, and I'm gonna take you guys with. Basically, we're gonna do this in the style of a thrift with me, so it's gonna be footage of me shopping at these stores and then some voiceover. I might do a couple like in the car clips in between to kind of tell you how it went. Was it worth going to these ones? Was it not? Because 2 of them aren't super close to me, so I actually am kind of like driving a little bit out of the way to go to them. One of them is known as this like really bougie fancy one that's close to this really rich city in our area. One of them is one that I really like that's another pretty ritzy area, and then the other one is the local one to us that I consign at a lot. So a lot of that stuff is mine. I feel like I give them a lot of stuff, and every time I go in I'm like, okay, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. So that's the last one I'm going to, just because I do go to that one frequently and I see a lot of their stuff all the time. Let's get moving. Let's get shopping. I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna drive off to my first destination. They open at 10 and I plan to get there at 10. So I'm taking this seriously. I wanna score the good deals. So I'm excited for what's to come. Let's go do some damage. It is 10:02. Perfect timing. This location actually keeps their home items and their clothing items in separate stores right across from each other. I may go look at home when I'm done with clothes, but we'll see. I definitely could be out of energy. I started with the jackets and blazers. It's actually the first section in the store when you walk in. And first up, I noticed this Athleta that would be dirt cheap. It is $9 and it would be half off of that, so only $4.50. I really like the style, but then I ended up finding some stains on the neck area, so I actually skipped it. Next up in the jackets, I found this J. Crew. J. Crew jackets and or blazers can do good for me, and this one's actually new with tags for $178. It would actually be about $14.50. I looked this one up and the comps didn't look that good, so I skipped it. This Talbot's was actually really cute. If it was any brand but Talbot's, I'd maybe consider it. In the case in the front, they had these 2 stunning pair of shoes, some Versace logo sandals, and some Amina Muaddi heels. Unfortunately, there was a scuff on them, or else I would totally want them. This bomber seemed so substantial. It's called Distilled, DSTLD, and the retail on these coats look so high, but the comps are so low, so I'm gonna skip. Then I spotted this Michael Simon. This would be perfect for Valentine's Day, but Michael Simon Light isn't as embellished and usually doesn't do as well for me. Then I found this Rails, and this is the first thing I found that I'm actually getting. It's only gonna be $7, and I can tell that this is a newer piece, so it's coming home with me. Next up, I found another Rails. Here's an example of one I'm not gonna be getting. This one would be 10, which is a little bit pushing it, and when it has this little houndstooth border to it, it's actually an older one. I then found this Anthropologie Pilcro color block flannel. So freaking cute. $9 is totally worth it in my opinion. Looking back, I kind of regret my decision on this Bowden. The print was so cute, but it was going to be $7, and I felt like that wasn't really worth it because Bowden hasn't been doing as good for me, but I'm kind of kicking myself. Then I found this rag & bone blazer. They had this at the end of an aisle, kind of in a bougie section. It was way too overpriced. It was with some St. John that was also way too overpriced. And they were with this Zach Posen blazer. Really interesting looking, but Zach Posen is actually out of business and doesn't do that good. I have never seen Marque Almeida in a store before, but now I can say that I have. That is a really high-end luxury brand. It's not worth the money that they wanted for it, but it's cool to say that I've seen it now. This Tory Burch was the weirdest material on earth. It was actually a rolled tulle, it said on the tag. Felt so weird. This is the designer section technically, and they had a CP shades, and it was $49, which is not worth it for me. Honestly, for Ryan it might be, but I just don't have the luck he does with it. And they also had this UGG suede poncho type thing that I looked up as well, and it was not worth it. A lot of the stuff up here is way too overpriced. Though they do have a good amount of good brands, they're just not worth what they want for them. They had this Free People Beach up in the designer section, and I actually felt that this was worth it for the $11.50 that it's gonna cost. It's a really cool, like, slubbed kind of lounge jacket. I like it, and Free People Beach usually does quite good for me. Then I moved on to the pants to see if we could have any luck in the pantaloons. I, right away, found a pair of ATM silk printed pants for only $9. I'm actually so excited to find these. This is the third pair of these I have found at this exact location. Just kidding, they were $7. I looked at the wrong tag. But yeah, I for some reason always find these here. It really pains me to skip these, but this is me being smart with my money. Outdoor Voices joggers for only $8, but Outdoors Voices does not sell at all. This was quite a trendy, cute pair of Free People pants. Unfortunately, they were green tags, so they wouldn't be half off, so I'm not paying $18. Same with these Silver Lakes. Oh my gosh, it was so cool to see a pair of Silver Lakes somewhere, but these were $51, and again, green tag, so they were a pass. However, I found these Goldie jeans. They're kind of like a straight leg cuffed jean. They're size 24, but they're only gonna be $10.25, so I'm gonna get them. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have found these. Driftwood, corduroy, floral embroidered jeans. I love Driftwood, and these are a freaking steal. They're gonna be $8. These are some Pilcrows that I'm not a huge fan of the style of. They're a good size at 31, but they're kind of a slim leg, and I don't really like the colored pants, but these would be so cheap. They're like $3. I have to. Next, I found some other good pants. These are some Aritzia Wilfred Free wide leg utility pants in a black denim. So nice. These are some Pilcrow pants that I will not be getting. They're slightly flared, but they're kind of an older label now, and they're a size 26. They would be $10, and I looked them up, and people list them super low, so I'll just have to skip them. I'm not getting these, but I had to show these BDG jeans. They're green label, so I can't get them, but look at that cute lizard. And, oh, how the times have changed. We found some leopard print Rothy's, and I will not be spending $36 on them. Here is a new brand to me called Gimagaz. This is such a cute sweater, and this brand actually does seem to kind of be a bolo. I'm not going to spend the $9 on it because I don't want to take the risk, but in the bins, I would definitely pick up this brand. Also, it did have a spot. Then I found a Nation shirt. Heck yeah, it's going to be under $3. Oh my gosh. It does need some cleaning, but that's okay. I can do it. Next up, I found the only Athleta that I'm gonna let myself get. It's this waffle thermal knit hoodie. Waffle knit just does so well that I'm gonna give it a shot. Then I found a For Love and Lemons, and unfortunately they have kind of dropped off because this blouse is definitely not worth the cost that it would be. This is a Sol Angeles Anthro top that just says mood, and I know this seems like such a boring piece to be picking up, but honestly these do really well for me, and it's only gonna be like $1.50. I'm gonna pay up just a little to get this Zara puffer jacket. It's gonna be like $14.50, but I really like the color. It's new without tag, and it's really cute. Then I found this Pendleton, and because of its Hudson Bay lining, I was hoping it'd be worth something, but unfortunately the comps were not good, so I will not be picking that up. Also, this used to be a great brand to pick up for the real, but now they sometimes don't even take it, let alone market well, so I'm not getting it. I found this Sundance in the kind of more basic section. It's super cute and it's gonna be only like $6, so I'm gonna get it. I also found this Comfy USA, which is a Lag & Look brand that I actually do really like to sell. Super cheap. It's gonna be like a little over $4, totally worth it. This is a Lululemon that they seem to have missed. I don't blame them, there's not many indication of it, but at the full price with a green tag, it's gonna be $9.50, and I'm definitely gonna get that. Next, I found this Nation, another one. This one's so cute with the puff sleeves. This is once again gonna be under $3, totally getting it. I also found a Smart Wool in this more basic section, and this is gonna be $7. That is totally worth it for Smart Wool. I also found another Nation, and this one's a bit pricier. It's gonna be like $13, but I'm actually gonna give it a shot. It's a super cute print, and I just love Nation. This Universal Standard is only going to be like $3 or less, so I'm definitely getting that even though it's a basic. Okay, everything seems to be tangled and falling on each other. Bear with me for a second. I also found this Ibex. This is also going to be $7, totally worth it. I love selling Ibex. Okay. Okay, guys, so it is 12:40. I spent like 2.5 hours in there, and I spent $2,500. I spent $250. I did get those silver shoes. That smudge that I showed in the beginning on those, it's Muadi's the last name. Aluna Muadi? Something like that. The smudge on them actually just wiped off. It was just like some kind of smudge, I don't know, dirt residue. So they're really good condition. Those shoes go for like $600-700, so I had to. Those were $100 because they were half off. So actually I only spent like $150 on clothes, which is really good. I did super good, I feel like, in the basics, the like just thermals and long sleeves and kind of plain things. I got some really good pieces. I'm so happy with all the Nation that I found. I love Nation, and as you guys know, it's one of my favorite brands to sell. So is Smart Wool. Ibex is one of my faves too. So great stuff. I don't even care if it's basic stuff. That's the stuff that sometimes does the best. I'm pumped. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the 3 stores today. I think I'm gonna skip the one that's close to me because like I get there all the time. Once a week, I'll just go next week to that one. Or I can go with Debbie like this weekend or something. But I'm gonna go to the other one now. And I haven't eaten anything and I haven't drank anything. I did bring like a sparkling water, so I need that. I'm gonna hold off eating until after, which is probably not good for me, but like I want to get the shopping out of the way, and I need to beat everyone there and get all the good stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got. I at first was actually feeling like a little defeated, and I was kind of like, really? I'm not finding anything in this place with half off, but it really picked up at the end with those basics and stuff. So I'm gonna go to the other one. Whew, it was hot. It was hot in there. Hot shopping, so whatever. Next up, let's go. Round 2, let's go. This store has a large aisle of all items they consider to be designer, so of course I decided to start there. This store puts their Nation into designer, and this was a $25 shirt that was green tag, so this Nation I will be skipping. The store puts a lot of Anthropologie, old and new, in this section, so you kind of got to sift through that, along with some old Free People. It was cool to see some Tanya Taylor. You guys ready for level 4 reseller skills? I'm filming, so I'm gonna put this splendid sweatshirt back on this hanger with one hand. I did it. There's a lot of nation at this stop, and it is all way too expensive. Here's a bolo brand that I have actually never found before. That is Turnstyle. I believe they are kind of like an online boutique, but they do make their own stuff, and it is expensive. Alright, I gotta pick this up. Look at how cute this Anthro Pilcrow is, and it's only gonna be $6. Heck yeah. I love these cuffs. Next up, I found a Free People that is going to be half of $11.50, but it has some bad seam splitting at the bottom of the front V, so I am not going to be getting this. These I will be getting, however. These are Intimately Free People, and they are some super fuzzy, almost Barefoot Dreams-like wide leg sweatpants. So cute, so soft, so plush. $7. Okay, on to the tops and blouses. I first found this ALC top. Now, ALC I do like to sell, but mainly jackets and possibly dresses, so I'm not going to be picking this up, and it's a green tag. I also found this, and this is a dress. This is a Tula Rosa dress, and next to it was another Tula Rosa dress. Tula Rosa is very hard to sell, even though the retail is high. These are like $15-ish. I'm not getting either. Here's a brand that Ryan seems to have luck finding, and I do not, but it is Cleobella, and it does so well. This is actually an Anthro one. So cute, definitely getting it. I cannot believe how bad the comps are on this. This is a line called Free People Heirloom, and it was a very limited Made in India line. This is a crochet chunky cardigan jacket, and the comps are like $80. So I guess I'll skip it. Alright, another pair of Rothy's that I'm not gonna be buying. $48. Haha, Rothy's. No, it's 2024. And looky who we have here. It's Rothy's number 3, the red Rothy's. Oh my gosh, leave me alone, Rothy's. There's black Rothy's now too. I'm not getting you either. Alright, Rothy's, this isn't funny anymore. Go away. Okay, back to normal. Pilcrow, Anthropology, $16 green label, so I'm not going to be getting it, but I totally would have got this if it was red label. It's really cute. This ASTR is going to be like $3, so I'm going to get it. It's a really cute piece, and sometimes ASTR sells. This is a Veronica beard sweater. Cool to find, but I am not going to be paying like $30 for this weird sweater, so bye. Then I found this Wild Fox, and that's the good old Wild Fox label, even though there's no such thing as good Wild Fox anymore, so I won't be getting it. Up next, we found a blank London. Here's proof of this store knowing their brands. They actually have this marked up to $33. I'm shocked they know this brand, and I totally would have got it if it was cheaper. They also have this Johnny Was. This was a green label as well, but it was a pretty good price. It was $18. Back in the day, a couple years ago, totally would have picked it up, but this year, right now, not happening. I am obsessed. I love the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, I wish this was cheaper or red label. It is such a cute Everlane kind of quilted jacket. It's $27 in green label, so I can't spend that much, but I really like that. I also found a pair of moon boots, and I did some research on these, and I guess these more soft, not puffy moon boots from way back in the day do not do as good as the newer ones, so I had to skip them. In the jackets, I found this Prairie Underground jacket. I despise Prairie Underground, so I will not even be spending the $8.25 on that. This was really cute though. It was an Anthropology, really oversized kind of tweed jacket. The comps were shockingly bad, so I skipped it. This was a really cute piece. It is a mage embroidered floral jacket. They priced it pretty good at $63, but denim jackets just don't sell for me, so I have to skip it. They had this really cute jacket that I did pick up. It is a Zara tweed, really cute fringe blazer. Super cheap, only like $6-ish, and it's an XXL. Then, of course, you guys know I had to get this. It's my favorite J. Crew piece. It is the sweater blazer, and it's a really good price. Super cute. I also did get this Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy blazer. It is a woman's piece, and it's a really cool, like, mud color, I guess, like a gray brown. Super cute, and Polo is actually so expensive. Then I found in the bags this really cute Ferragamo bag. It was a little out of my price range and not like the cutest style, and it was green label, so I had to skip it. They returned. So I also looked at pants then, and I found these really cute joggers. They're velvet and they are by Commando. I love to sell Commando leggings and pants, so I'm totally gonna get these. I also found these Babaton pants, really, really adorable. They're like an Italian fabric, and they're gonna be $10. I think that's worth it. And I actually found another pair of Commando pants. These are a faux leather legging, and these are also only $9 like the other Commandos, so I will totally be picking these up. My last couple finds at this stop were these Free People sunglasses. These were full price at $11.50, but Free People accessories just do so good that even if I only double my money or so, that's okay with me. They'll probably sell really quick. I also found these birdies. Birdies aren't as good as they used to be either, but they are worth $12.50 in my opinion, so I'm gonna get them. Okay, everyone. So I'm done with stop 2. What time is it? It's 3:15. I've been out since 10. I am deceased. I literally have no energy left. I do have time to go to the other one, but there's just no way. I don't have the energy at all. So I'm gonna go home and eat lunch, but I decided that, I am still gonna go to the other one, just not today. And when I do, I'm gonna record that, whether it be with Debbie or just me or with Ryan, and I'm gonna add it coming up right after this clip. So I spent 110 at this stop. Less, which is nice, but got some good stuff. I gotta go eat. I'm so hungry, so I'll see you guys in a sec at the next one.
3 days later.
Stop number 3, my home base Turnstyle, and first up I spotted this We the Free People vest. I've actually seen this here for a while, but it's finally at a good price. $33.50 is the price on it, and it'll be half of that, and I think it's worth it. Also in the jackets, I found this Coach 1941 puffer jacket. The shoulder areas are leather. If this was a newer piece, I would actually pay the price for it, but because it's older, I'm skipping. This pains me and is really sad to skip, but it's this J. Crew leopard print Sherpa. It would be only like $6, but it's not worth it. I really wish this was cheaper. It's a new with tags, really pretty Ann Taylor blazer. It has fringe, it has such cool colors. I love this jacket. I hope it drops in price sometime. I actually am going to be picking this up. It is a Banana Republic shacket. It's going to be about $14.50, but I think it's going to be worth it. It is so structured, such amazing condition, and it's from the past year. I think it's even still full price on their website for like $150. I am skipping this. It is for Love and Liberty. That is a Johnny Was brand, but I don't like this thing, even for $4. Please don't chase me with pitchforks. These were really cute. They're Stuart Weitzmans. They have some silver specks to them, and they are the new Stuart Weitzman label. They're a really good price too, but the comps are awful. And they're tiny, so I'm skipping them. This is such a cute St. John. It's like a speckled kind of Y2K knit tank top. Not worth $14.50 to me, but if it dropped a bit more, maybe I'd consider it. These also caught my attention while I was putting that back. There were some Manolo Blahniks I hadn't seen before. These are full price at $51, which isn't too bad, but not worth it. I wish this was a red tag. This is the cutest Kate Spade sweater ever. It's a tennis graphic sweater. If it was half of $41, I would probably get it. On to the sweaters. Well, looky here. While I was looking, I found a skull cashmere sweater. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the slit arms. It's kind of like a cold shoulder, but I think I'm gonna get this either way. It's not that expensive, and skull cashmere does so well. Plus, of course, I love it. I also found this Evereve for only $9. I honestly really like selling Evereve sweaters. This makes me sad, but unfortunately, it's not 2020. Well, I take that back. Fortunately, it is not 2020. This Pilcrow tie-dye sweater is probably straight out of 2020 when tie-dye everything was popular. Now it's not worth that much. This, I guess I'll get. This is a Veronica beard. It is really cheap. It's only like $4.50, but the condition is not great. I don't know, but I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna be excited about it. I also found this freaking Alexander McQueen dress for only $36-ish. Totally getting this. Super pumped about that. This is an example of things not to get. This is an Alexander Wang dress. It is going to be so cheap. It'd only be like $6.50, but Alexander Wang does horrible. This has a real tag on it still. Real prices his dresses at like $40. And oh my gosh, guys, for me, I'm so excited. For $50, I found a Missoni robe. Ryan has one that I got him a couple years back, and I've always been kind of jealous about it. I'm so excited to have one now. It's so pretty. I knew what this was the second I saw the material. Komarov always uses this like crinkled material. I like to pick this brand up at the bins, but literally nowhere else. And that was our final stop, guys. So I hope you enjoyed going consignment shopping with me. I had a blast. I love when Turnstyle has their seasonal half off sales. And actually, it all goes to 75% off, I think, in about a week. So then all the red tags are 75%. So I'll probably do more damage then. I don't think I'll go to all the same locations, but I'm definitely going to buy more from my local one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a blast, and it was fun to do something besides binge shop with you for once. So let me know if you want to see something like this again in the future, and let me know if there's anything that I skipped that you would have totally picked up. Did I make some big mistakes? Did I get anything really crazy amazing that you guys are excited about? Let me know. All this stuff is listed, I think, like every single thing that I picked up. I also showed you guys everything I picked up. It's all up if anyone's interested in just like going to look at it or something, if I didn't really show it to you that well. But I hope you guys had fun. Let me know in the comments, and I will see ya on Thursday with a bins haul. Goodbye.